It's the biggest crisis of its kind in Europe since the aftermath of World War II. Europe is struggling with a migrant crisis that has resulted in more than 3,000 deaths since the beginning of this year. So why is it happening now? Primarily because of growing conflict and instability in the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. Many of the refugees come from Syria, where a civil war has been raging for more than 4 years. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's government has been accused of using barrel bombs and chemical weapons against its own people, and the extremist group Islamic State has taken over large parts of the country, putting civilians under brutal and violent rule. 4 million people have fled the country, with around 2 million Syrians in Turkey, more than 1 million in Lebanon, and more than 600,000 in Jordan. More Syrians are heading to Europe as refugee camps in these neighboring countries are overcrowded and underfunded. War-torn Afghanistan and Iraq are also major sources of refugees, and large numbers of people are fleeing civil war in Libya, while others are fleeing poverty and conflict in Eritrea and Nigeria. Plus, there are European migrants. Thousands of people are leaving Kosovo and Serbia trying to escape poor economic conditions back home. According to the EU's border agency, there has been almost 3 times the number of migrants illegally crossing into Europe between January and July this year. So what is their end goal? Many want to get to Germany, Sweden, and the UK, where there are better economic conditions and growth, so jobs will be easier to find. Plus, many of those seeking to get to the UK speak at least some English. How are they trying to get there? There are established routes that lead to Greece, Hungary, or Italy. Nearly 200,000 people have arrived in Greece alone so far this year. Many migrants from Syria and Iraq travel through bordering Turkey. From there, they head to Greece on boats across the Aegean Sea. From Greece, many head to the Western Balkans to continue their journey. Macedonia, Serbia, and Hungary all see an estimated 2,000 migrants arriving each day. In Italy, more than 100,000 people have landed so far this year, with people taking the dangerous Mediterranean route from Libya. Do the migrants get to Northern Europe? Many do. Germany expects to process 800,000 asylum applications this year. But many also get stuck in Hungary and Greece, waiting for the documents they need to travel to other European countries. And in a controversial move, Hungary has built a fence along its border with Serbia in an effort to stop the flow of people coming in.
One bus.
How is the EU dealing with this? So far, there's not much of a common strategy. The EU has boosted maritime search and rescue efforts, and a number of countries have agreed to resettle qualifying migrants. Germany, France, and Italy say asylum seekers should be distributed fairly across the European Union. But there's tension in the bloc. Countries are at odds about instituting a quota system, with poorer members resistant to taking a broader share. Germany, France, and the UK have agreed to resettle tens of thousands of migrants, but a Europe-wide plan is still lacking.